Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge. On a height he stood that looked towards greater heights. Our early approaches to the infinite, our sunrise splendors on a marvelous verge, while lingers yet unseen the glorious sun. What now we see is a shadow of what must come, the earth's uplook to a remote unknown, is a preface only of the epic climb
Okay,
of
so we'll stop there. Your first 5 lines were quite good. But you're reading words and
Okay.
you're not conveying to me what he is saying.
Okay.
And when we read the earth's uplook to a remote unknown is a preface only of the epic climb, is a preface only, it's only a preface. Sometimes we have to break poetry down into subject and object. So what he's saying here is that this earth, looking up to an unknown that is so remote, is only a preface of the epic climb of the human soul from its flat earthly state to the discovery of a greater self and the far gleam of an eternal light. So now I tried to make a little sense of it when I read it to you.
Okay.
Did you feel it? Did you feel the feeling coming through of what Sri Aurobindo is saying?
Yeah.
Good. So try it again.
The earth's uplook to a remote unknown is a
No. The earth's uplook to a remote unknown, you have to, there has to be some kind of rhythmic cadence.
Okay.
And maybe you can try to speak a little more softly and sweetly.
Okay. The earth's uplook to a remote unknown is a preface only of an epic climb.
Is a preface only. It's only a preface. It's a preface only of the epic climb.
Is a preface only of an epic climb of human soul from its flat earthly state to the discovery of a greater self and the far gleam of an eternal light.
Quite good. Quite good. Carry on.
This world is a beginning.
So that was a period. Eternal light.
Yeah, eternal light.
So now he's going to tell us something more about what this world is.
This world is a beginning and a base, where life and mind erect their structured dreams.
Okay. You said we're life and mind. We're life and mind. No, we're life and mind. And every word of Savitri is important. Okay. And the is as important as, so we're life and mind.
Okay. Mind.
Okay. Okay, begin again. This world.
This world is a beginning and a base, where life and mind erect their structured dreams. An unborn power must blind reality.
Must build reality.
Must build reality.
You've made a big progress already today.
Thank you.
Beginning to understand the mantric beauty of Savitri. There is nothing in the world like it, and I've read thousands and thousands of poems. I've recorded hundreds and hundreds of poems and poets. If you look at our website, you will see how many poets I've recorded, you won't believe. Wonderful poets, marvelous poets. Occasionally, something of the overhead influence descends into them, but no one has brought it down into the complete work, the total work, like Savitri.
Mm.
This is Sri Aurobindo's masterpiece.
Mm.
Others says all the rest of his works they're fine, but Savitri is his message.
Mm.
And we have to treat it so beautifully and so humbly when we read it. Humility is very important. Okay, carry on a little more. Why don't you start again? This world is a beginning.
This world is a beginning and a base where life and mind.
Sorry. Where?
Where?
No, where?
Where?
It's a WH. It's a wh. Where?
Wha. Where?
Yes.
Where?
Yes,
Where?
where? Where life
Where?
and time. Yes.
Where? Where? Where?
Good, yes.
Where life and mind erect their structured dreams.
And
And
forgot the D on and.
okay, and Narad, can you give me the V and W again? For pronouncing V, I need to say wo, correct?
Yes, we.
Wo,
Yeah.
wo. And pronouncing W or WH, what is it? How do I practice?
Where?
Where?
No, you're saying WARE.
Okay.
You just said WARE. Where? No,
Where? Okay.
it's where. Wha.
Where? Wha.
Wha.
Where? Wha.
Where?
Where?
You got it.
Where?
Yes.
Where? Okay.
See, where my
Where?
wares, I'm selling my different wares is WARE.
Okay.
I have different wares to sell.
Okay.
But where?
Where?
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Very good. Very
Where?
good. Okay.
I read again. This world is a beginning and a base where life and mind erect their structured dreams.
Yeah, but you can't break it up so much.
Okay.
I know, because you're trying to do where right and you're trying to remember and. But this is a marvelous thing that you asked me for, because to read Savitri with you is a blessing.
Same. It's real honor that you're able to guide me on this. For me, it's really a blessing. So thank you so much for making time for me.
This world.
This world is a beginning and a base where life.
Where?
Where?
Wha.
Wha.
Wha. Yeah, you have to spit it out almost. Wha.
Wha. Wha.
Where?
Where life and mind erect their structured dreams. An unborn power must build reality. A death-bound littleness is not all we are. Immortal, our forgotten vastness awaits.
Vastnesses.
Vastnesses. And a death-bound littleness is not all we are. Immortal, our forgotten vastnesses await discovery in our summit selves. Unmeasured breadths and depths of being are ours. Akin to the ineffable secrecy, mystic, eternal in unrealized time. Neighbors of heaven are nature's altitude.
Okay, so.
Can you also read it for me so that I get a better understanding of how to read it? This from this world to until 20.
This world is a beginning and a base where life and mind erect their structured dreams. An unborn power must build reality. A death-bound littleness is not all we are. Immortal, our forgotten vastnesses await discovery in our summit selves. Unmeasured breadths and depths of being are ours. Akin to the ineffable secrecy, mystic, eternal, in unrealized time, neighbors of heaven are nature's altitudes. So I've told you a story in a way, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've told you what Aswapati, Sri Aurobindo, has seen. He's seen that this world is only a beginning. It's a base. But what happens in this world? Life and mind erect their structured dreams. And that's about all it is. And he says, therefore, an unknown power must build reality. It can't be where we are now because life and mind don't have that power. They just erect structured dreams. It's the unknown power. And he's hinting already here at the supermind, at the super. An unknown power must build reality. And then he says, then he moves, he changes a little bit, and he says that we're not just a death-bound littleness. That's not all we are. Because in our immortal, forgotten vastnesses, there awaits a discovery. But that discovery can only be found in our summit selves, our highest selves. Unmeasured breadths. Now, breadth is a difficult word because you have to almost feel the D in it. Breadths.
Breadths.
Yeah. So
Bread.
it's breadths.
Bread.
Widenesses, breadths.
Bread.
Unmeasured breadths and depths. So these breadths and depths of being are ours. Akin is a nice word, huh? Akin.
What does it mean? Akin means?
Related to.
Related to, okay.
Akin to the ineffable secrecy, mystic, eternal in unrealized time, neighbors of heaven are nature's altitudes. So when nature's highest points are actually neighbors of heaven. But we don't realize that because we're erecting our structured dreams through life and mind. And then he says these beautiful lines. To these high-peaked dominions, sealed to our search, too far from surface nature's postal routes, little humor there, too lofty for our mortal lives to breathe, deep in us a forgotten kinship points, and a faint voice of ecstasy and prayer calls to those lucent, lost immensities. Even when we fail to look into our souls or lie embedded in earthly consciousness, still have we parts that grow towards the light. I'll leave you with that today.
Okay. To these high-peaked dominions sealed to our search, too far from surface nature's postal routes, too lofty for our mortal lives to breathe. Deep in us a forgotten kinship points, and a faint voice of ecstasy and prayer calls to those lucent lost immensities. Even when we fail to look into our souls our lie embedded in earthly consciousness. Still, still have we paths that grow towards the light.
Pretty good. Um, even when you said when.
Even when,
You s-
when,
when, yes.
even when,
Even when, yes, that's
even when,
much better, much better.
even when we,
So the WH is where,
when,
what,
why,
why, when.
why, when,
You got it.
when. Okay,
Good.
okay.